Hi, John Dwyer here from the Institute of WOW. I wanted to highlight to you on this particular video blog the power of theming. Not enough of us do it. We just don't. And yet, the hotel industries, the hotel industry and the movie stroke entertainment industry do it so well and make so much money out of it. If you think about the most successful movies of all time, Indiana Jones is up there with them, The Hobbit, and all of those sort of enchanted type wizardry movies are up there in the top 10 or 15 movies of all time. Why? Because we all love fantasy, we all love getting involved in a theme. And of course the Disney theme parks do it so well. Some other theme parks do it okay, but Disney does it extremely well, but I'll get back to that in just a moment. The hotel industry just does it well in some places. I mean, there are a lot of ordinary hotels, but if I was going to build a hotel these days, I would mirror what the Palazzo Versace has done here on the Gold Coast in Australia, where I live. And you'll see some pictures on the screen at the moment. It's a beautiful, beautiful Italian-themed hotel, resort, and it's 5 or 6 stars. Marble all over the place. When you go and stay at the hotel, your entire room is just full of marble. All their restaurants are themed Italian, and it's just unbelievable. It's a gorgeous hotel. Not cheap to stay there, but guess what? Despite the price, lots and lots and lots of people gravitate to it because it's a special occasion. It's a theme. Elsewhere on the Gold Coast at Broadbeach, which is another part of the Gold Coast, there's a couple of resorts called the Venetian and the Bel Air, and they've been smart enough to, give themselves a very memorable theme. And again, their occupancy rate is much higher than just a normal traditional hotel. And the reason I'm highlighting this is because you can do the same in your business. You can theme your business. You can actually theme some events. If you don't want to theme your business because it might not be practical to have a enchanted theme throughout the year, then think about theming particular times of the year, or particular products, or particular services. Now, I've seen one industry do a reasonable job at it, or some of that industry do a reasonable job at it, and that's the childcare industry. And I see that the child care centres who have themed their facility are doing much better than those who have just built a brick building and said that we look after children before and after school. There are some very smart operators in that. Likewise, restaurants and the hospitality industry. I guess that's an extension of the hotel game that I was talking before, because they're both in the hospitality industry. But how easy is it if you're going to be creating a cafe or a restaurant to theme it a particular genre? In fact, I had a book not so long ago that was actually themed restaurants around the world, and there were some fantastic themes. There were, the New York sort of gangster era themed cafes, and there were, seafood themes whereby there was nets from the ceiling, and there was, obviously it was all nautical. There were Outback sort of, in America they have an Australian themed restaurant which is called, Outback. And look, I just think that, not enough of us think about theming, not necessarily our whole business, but theming events and theming expos or theming particular products. Let me show you the Disney theme park theming and how good it is at the moment. Not just at the moment, how good it is forever. I was in Disneyland not long ago, and I got the iPhone out and took some video of some of their rides in the Cars theme park section. So they have a section of their theme park now in Disney, which is related to the Cars movie, the animated movie. Have a look at these rides. All they are is pretty much a cha-cha. Okay, so if you've been to any, sort of local fair, or maybe the local show that comes to town, you'll see the rickety little cha-cha ride that runs around, and basically it's been a standard component of all the little sort of school fetes and local country shows for many, many years, or school fairs. Look what Disney do with exactly that simple ride. This is in the Cars area of Disneyland, and you'll see in these various rides on your screen right now, they have themed them appropriately to that animated movie. All it is just a traditional cha-cha ride, but they've dressed it up as a theme. And you can see how much more, exciting and how much more desirable it is for the kids to have a ride in that. Can you imagine if it was just the normal fairground ride, which was the little, whatever it is, the little sort of compartment that you sit in, and it whizzes around and around. I don't think there'd be such a line of families wanting to get onto it. and Disney just do it so well. So I just think no matter what your business, you could theme it. Just imagine if you're a dentist, and I know that that's a professional industry. I'm not suggesting that the dentist has to have a Disney theme, but a dentist could certainly have a children's fairy tale theme for when children come in who might be under 6 or 7 years of age. They're going to be frightened of the dentist anyway, so you can imagine if they came into a dentist surgery that had Disney type murals around the wall and cartoons playing on the ceiling when they've got their heads back, you can imagine just how different that dentist would be to any other dentist in town, because he would be able to say to mum and dad, look, bring your under 6 or under 7 or under 8-year-old here. They're going to have a fun time whilst we actually give them a filling. So look, think about your own business. Think about how you can theme some aspects of your products or services, and I guarantee you, if you can do it, and I'm not saying it's for every business, but see if it's for yours. If you can do it, just watch the money roll in, because we are all willing to pay more money for a theme.